basic understanding of constitution. Okay, so one tip I would like to give you, that you need not to mug up every part, article, number in details. This is not a law exam, right? So 10 questions which we are presenting. So let's see those 10 questions. Coming to the first question, in Indian Constitution, fundamental rights were taken from the Constitution of which country? These are the four options. Yes, uh, you are right. USA. From USA, we have taken the fundamental rights. Okay, from UK, we have taken the parliamentary feature. Okay, from USSR, we have taken the fundamental duties. Okay, so the correct answer is option A, USA. Okay, so fundamental rights were taken from the Constitution of USA. Coming to the next question, in the Indian Constitution, the fundamental rights, these are the four options, are formed as a part of original Constitution, or were added by 4th Amendment, or were added by Parliament in 1952, or were added under the 42nd Amendment. Okay, yes. Yes, again you are right, it is formed as a part of original Constitution. Okay, the other options are not correct, so option A is the correct answer. Coming to the next question, which one of the following part in Indian Constitution guarantees fundamental rights to people? So you have to tell the part number. So in Indian Constitution we have articles, parts and schedules. So in which part the fundamental rights are described? Yes, you are right, part 3 is the right answer. In part 1 we have union and territories. In part 2 we have citizenship, and in part 3 we have fundamental rights. Okay, coming to the next question, how many fundamental rights were granted initially? Okay, they were asking how many fundamental rights were granted initially. Yes, there are 7 fundamental rights were granted initially. Okay, we will see the fundamental rights in the last slide. What are those fundamental rights when we summarize these questions? Okay, so initially there were 7 fundamental rights, but after which right to property was seized by the court. Okay, so we have only 6 fundamental rights right now. Okay, right to property was removed from the list of fundamental rights during the rule of which government? So okay, I will tell you, in 1978 this right to property was removed. Okay, so this was removed under the amendment of 44th amendment. Okay, 44th amendment, right to property was removed, and at that time Morarji Desai government was there. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. Coming to the next question, which of the fundamental right was described by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as heart and soul of the Constitution? Yes, anybody? Yes, the correct answer is right to constitutional remedy is the correct answer. Okay, right to the constitutional remedy is taken as the heart and soul of the Constitution. Coming to the next question, which of the following is the guardian of the fundamental rights? Yes, these are the 4 options. Yes, judiciary is the guardian of fundamental rights. Option D is the correct answer. Coming to the next question, as per Indian Constitution, the right to property is fundamental right, natural right, legal right, or moral right? No, it's not fundamental right. Initially it was fundamental right, but right now it is a legal right. Okay, coming to the next question, which of the following fundamental right is available to Indian citizen only? This is very typical question, and yes, the correct answer is option C. It protect from discrimination on ground of religion, race, sex, and or place of birth. Only this fundamental right is given to Indian citizen. The other three can be given to the foreign people also. Okay. So this we have already described. Who can impose reasonable restriction on fundamental rights? So these are the four options. Yes, you are right. Only Parliament can impose restriction on fundamental rights. So these are not absolute, and these can be restricted when Parliament passes this resolution with 2/3 of the majority of the House of Parliament, right? So coming to the next question, fundamental rights granted to Indian citizen can be suspended, cannot be suspended, can be never suspended under any circumstances. None of this is correct. Yes, as you have already seen that fundamental rights can be suspended when under emergency condition under Article 359. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. Coming to the next question. In which of the cases the Supreme Court held the fundamental right are unamendable? It means fundamental rights cannot be changed. So these are the four options. Yes, option B, Keshav Nanda Bharti's case, which is versus the government of Kerala. In that, Supreme Court told that fundamental rights are the unamendable. The basic structure of constitution cannot be changed. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. Coming to the revision, what we have studied in these MCQs. So first one is that fundamental rights are taken from the Constitution of USA. Second point which we get is it is described in part 3 of the Indian Constitution. The next point, these are the fundamental rights which are initially 7. Right to property was seized by the government. So under 44th Amendment, the right to property was removed. Okay. You need not to remember all the article numbers in which these fundamental rights are given. Okay. B.R. Ambedkar considered a right to constitution remedies as heart and soul of the constitution, right? And the last point is Keshav Nanda Bharti case, that basic structure of constitution cannot be altered. So these are the important points, important questions from the fundamental rights which we consider you have that knowledge. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.